Good luck, people. So this is the next rounds of quarterfinals. We have 2 quarterfinals coming up now, where we have Loudest, Simply Nick, Granadi, and Iona, who battled out for 2 spots in the grand final. Nick is a bit laggy though. That's unfortunate. But what do you want? Oh, Loudest. Interesting line. Greatly done. Nice no slide. And let's see who will take it here. So this is the 4th quarterfinal on paper. So I'll have to start the 3rd one. So all good in the hood. So we're gonna play in cup mode. So who's not familiar with this point system, we have 4 maps that I've built. And those maps where we played 4 rounds with 1 warm-up beforehand, where you can't collect points. But in the 4 rounds after that you can. You get points for finishing in first, you get more. In second you get less. And then, yeah, in third and fourth is the place you don't want to be in. So you have a point repartition of 10, 6, 4 and then 3 points for the respective positions. Because we have only 4 players playing here. And yeah, once you have surpassed 100 points, you activate the finalist mode. And this means that you have to win 1 more round to advance to the semifinals. And only 2 people of those 4 will do so. Loudest and Granadi with a very good line, or very good lines there over the grass section also here. But Granadi struggles a bit, also gets airtime. So Loudest will overtake him here. So Granadi is dropping to P2. Iona and Simply Nick are a little bit further behind there. As you can see, Loudest is doing pretty well in this round. Granadi still remains in that 2nd place, but Iona and Simply Nick have both made, I think, the same mistake, because they're almost equal to each other here, as we can see. Only 1 second in between. But yeah, Iona gets 3rd place, and Nick has to settle on last position. Into the next round we go. Nick is lagging. So if you want to check out his POV, make sure to check out his stream. He's streaming the competition at the moment. Okay, again Loudest and Granadi in 1st position. And we see Iona capitalizing from another mistake here from Nick. So Nick not really feeling the groove in this match so far. Is Joey already on the server or not, Inns? Just wanted to ask. So yeah, Loudest and Granadi. Who's actually taking that 1st place? Granadi is in 1st. Dude, where is Joey? Ah, okay, his internet is gone for some minutes. So we're gonna wait a bit there then. Nick not liking my map. Okay, I thought for a minute that Nick made a mistake, but it was, I think, Iona. Yes, he had to respawn. And it's Granadi. Look at the speed from him. The Loud player doing super good here in this section. Loudest actually with a mistake, so Nick could capitalize from it, but he's super far behind. So very widespread field here in this round. As Granadi is 1.3 seconds, no, 1.4 seconds, pardon me, ahead and on a good time. Let's see, what can Granadi put here? What time will he put onto the scoreboard? It will be a 54.51. Really nice time by him. Only 0.5 behind. And Granadi with a 10-pointer here. Greatly done. Very nice. into the last round we already go here. On this track, and then we're gonna go to the next map. So it would be nice if you guys can tell me when Joey is on the server. His internet is gone at the moment. He has difficulties, worker. I'm sorry for that inconvenience, but we should maybe wait some minutes, and then if he's not coming, I mean, starting without him is also bad. Granadi again in first, but now we see Nick actually being in second position, so he can get himself some valuable points and can come closer towards Loudest here. But a lot of mistakes are happening in those rounds. As you can see, Granadi again with a 54.44, but no one is coming remotely close there to those times because everyone makes a mistake. Alright, to the next map we go. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah. There was this. So here, why did we have the other map there? We had map 1 again. Huh? Okay. So yeah, eventually we have to start without him. Wait, when did Nick give up? Is there a setting? Oh, okay. Perfect. Thanks. So yeah, now it's correct, right? I don't know how this other map came. It makes like no sense. But yeah, I mean, I give him 3 more minutes and then I'm gonna start the match from the other server. Okay, close round. Everyone with a good section, with a good start though. Iona dropping a little bit behind though. But just after I said that, now this all with a beautiful section here. Now the cut. Iona is saving it. Takes a very conservative view about Yep tree as well as Loudest Yep ring. And this means Nick is in second place. Granadi again in first, so he's just marching through here. Looking really good for him. Goes up to 46 points. Really dominant performance by the German player. Really good. Okay, I'm gonna start on your server then. Oh no. This was the password. So, this match is starting now. Good luck to the players Joey, Wuffly, Insane, and Worker. But I'm gonna go on the other server because it's a little bit more ongoing. And gonna cast this match. Maybe Marius is casting it or so. Or someone else. So yeah, let's go here and check. Alright, so Granadi with 56 points here in first position. He's more than halfway through, but has made a mistake, so this time this could be no first or second place for him. So not too good for him, but can still make something happen. Loud is now in first. He really needs to get that first place in order to create a gap between him and the third place, which is occupied by Simply Nick at the moment. But yeah, Loudest is doing that and moves up to 45 points. But Granadi also got a good ending, so he was coming a bit closer and eventually gets himself the second place, despite making a mistake in the beginning. So Granadi with 6 points onto his account, up to 62 points now, looking good for him. Look at the gap here between first and second, 17 points, and then we have second, third, 15 points. So this is already something, yeah? This is already something. Two people qualified to the semi-final from each quarterfinal. Oh, Ayona with a mistake, but nice save here. And actually a cool car skin, I have to say that. But let's follow Nick here, who is right now in first place. So greatly done by Nick. He's pushing it. And he could decrease the gap to Loudest, but Loudest is in second place. And therefore Nick will only get himself 4 points to his advantage. And not like 6 or 7. If Loudest would have been in a lower seated position, but still good for Nick. A 10-pointer will definitely help him to build up some confidence and definitely will put him up to 40 points now. Very nice. Third map we go. Granadi is a bit struggling though, just a bit. And now we have the third map coming up. I mean, but then you have nothing to lose. Then you have nothing to lose. Right? So you can check out Nick's stream for the POV. Yeah. Alright. So just had to check something here. Granadi looks very strong here and he could potentially get himself the finalist mode here if he finishes third and then wins all the rounds, then he could eventually get himself the finalist mode. So good luck to Granadi, clocking in a 51.36, so not the best time here if you consider the local records, but not too bad. It will be a hard time to beat. So yeah, good luck to the players. Let's see what Nick is doing. I actually had spectate Loudest here for this round. Okay, goes for the no slide. I want to create a little bit of a harder start with that Neo slide. Okay, Loudest really is a little bit too much for my favor. So Granadi is extending his lead and we can definitely see a huge difference between the players here. As we can see, Granadi just marching through here. He's 0.74 ahead. That's a tremendous gap here between the players, between first and second. And then there's a half a second gap between Loudest and Simply Nick. But yeah, Granadi will clock in a good time here if he survives the ending. Yes, he will. A 50.68. What a great time. What a great time by Granadi. I mean, nice time. Thanks, Zero, for your resub. Nick is not finishing. Oi, 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 oi. That's not good. Wow, that's not good. I really appreciate your support, Zero, but I will go on there later after the match. So Loudest is extending his lead despite, yeah, having no chance against Granadi here. But Loudest is capitalizing from that mistake. that Nick has done it now again. A mistake by Nick, and this will put him into last position here. Not good. Not good for Nick. Not good at all. As we see Granadi again in the lead. Loudest in second. So, same picture in every round. Same picture in every round. And Granadi will just win another round here. And this will put him up to 86 points. So, Granadi just playing pretty nice here in this tournament. And the 51.75. So, I mean, he was 1 second slower than the time beforehand. Or than the time beforehand. And yeah, you can see how momentum based this track is. So 86 points for Granadi and 63 points for Loudest. And then we have 20 points between Loudest and Nick. So Nick has to push it here. And again, a mistake by Nick. This is not good. This is not looking good for Nick. Not good at all. Good turn by Iona, and actually Granadi has made a mistake, so he could probably get himself up to 89 points, which means that he can't get himself the finest mode yet. That's unfortunate for him. Loudest and Nick now, who are, yeah, lurking behind Granadi, or in first and second. Nick needs that first place. Gets himself a lot of speed, but Loudest is so far ahead. Loudest is lagging as well, so I'm not sure what's happening here. But yeah, Loudest taking now that first place. Nick in second. Nick actually with PB. And then we have Iona staying ahead of Granadi, which is super important. Because now he is at 89 points instead of 90. I will answer the questions after the round, okay? I'm sorry, but I want to like keep the cast as yeah, non-chat related as possible. Just the cast. Maybe from the chat can answer the questions. This would be nice. But yeah, now Granadi, if he finishes in first, he's not finest yet. So he has to win one more round after, or has to finish one more round. Ah, okay. He's only lagging because... Oh, okay, that's interesting. Let's see, actually. Let's spectate Loudest now. True, actually. True. He's only lagging because I spectated Nick. So, Granadi in first. And he gets the face step. The 99 points for the Loud player. And Loudest, the non-Loud player, but is still loud. Oh, I'm sorry for my pun. Gets himself the second place. Yeet! Yeah, sometimes you have to pull those puns, man. Okay. 99 points for Granadi. 79 for Loudest. And then you can see huge gaps here between all the players. But still, Nick can make something happen. He can make something happen. So, maybe the last warm-up here. This could be the last map of this quarterfinal. Granadi looking strong as well as Loudest. But Granadi knows what to do. Hey, this guy, he's probably the favorite to win it. But I think who really underestimates himself is Elcon. Elcon really underestimates himself. Guess this is the person who could go into the final, in my opinion. 55.72. Also a great time. This beats my PB. So nice time. So, first round is coming up. Granadi not finalist yet. He's at 99 points. Loudest is at 79. Nick not having a good start. Iona is lagging because, indeed, I'm spectating Simply Nick. So, thanks, chat, for your annotation there. And also thanks to everyone who donated to this competition. So, the prize pool has increased from 100 here from my side to 169 because of 3 donations by Yoso chipping in €8, Ayona chipping in €50. So that's crazy. Ayona, €50 to that, and Effect, €11 to the competition. Thanks to all of you for making this competition worth it. Thanks a lot. So I'm doing something like that in the future as well. So enough of saying here and praising the community and being grateful that I have a tournament like that. We see Loudest winning it, which is very important because now he's at a safe amount of points at 89 points. But still a 10-pointer is good for him and also the confidence. That's really cool. 89 points for him, and we have Granadi now up to finals. He just had to finish. He has surpassed the 100 points, and good luck to Granadi. Let's see, can he use his first finals attempt? Or will it be someone else who can deny him the victory? Let's go for this battle here. We see a clear gap here between Simply Nick and Ayona. Between Loudest and Simply Nick. Concerning the time. It's 1.7 seconds. But the battle for the first place is going on. Loudest, actually interesting technique. Going for that intended slowdown. I would not do that, but it didn't look too bad actually. So Loudest in this battle here for that first place. But remember, Granadi is finalist. He needs to win one more round to advance to the grand final and to the semi-final, and has a chance to move into the grand final. Let's say it like that. And look, let's see. Granadi, one more round and Granadi is through. GG. Thanks for telling me, Ins. Just skip or? Yeah, but there was a difficulty. I had to fix something. That is when the tournament is a one-man show. So yeah, of course, the second place has to be played out, but there was urgent, and we can see, yeah, Loudest being at 95 points. So he has to finish in first or second in order to give himself a chance to move into the finals mode. So he will do so. He's in first place, and this looks very good for Loudest here. And nice approach here, and he finishes with a 56.60, and now he's up to finals mode. Good luck. So good luck to Loudest. Let's follow Ayona here, who's at 53 points. And Simply Nick is so far behind already. Loudest with a very good start. This is has nothing to do with Nick playing poorly or bad. This was a very good start from Nick. But Loudest has a 20.55 CP. This is insanely good. So Loudest is pushing it here. Very greatly done by him so far. Loudest could use his first finals attempt to his advantage. And this could be the GG for him. But there's of course the box slide and also the wallbang that he still has to cope. So this is not for granted that he will move into the final, to the semi-final here just yet. He goes for the safe technique. Ayona is in second place. And then we have Simply Nick, nowhere to be seen in the CPs. Loudest, one more box slide is remaining, and he will qualify with a 57.78. So not the fastest time, but Loudest has made it. GG. Well played. Thanks for playing, everyone. Your warm-up match. Yeah, you're welcome, Nick. Okay, let's go on server 1 again. So, fourth quarter was Granadi. Wait, what? And Loudest. Alright, so GG to the players. And now we have this match coming up, where we have Worker in first and Insane in second, but then it's pretty close actually. Wuffly and Joey at 39 points respectively, so they can make something happen. They can definitely make something happen here. Alright, Worker finishes again with a 55.47 in first, and a great finish from Worker. Also a player who is a underdog, I would say. I will put him on the same level as Alcon. Maybe a bit faster, a bit riskier. But Joey and Wuffly, they can, of course, make something happen. As Joey has gotten himself the second place in this round. So, not too bad for him. Oh, Worker with a good start, but Joey got to do a little bit better and now is in the lead. Wuffly also in the mix, so this is a very evenly distributed round, but Joey almost with a mistake, and thus Worker is now in the lead, despite that offline again by Joey. Worker in the lead, Ins and Joey have to settle with second and third position. Joey barely able to stabilize his car, and Wuffly is not able to overtake him. So let's see what can Ins do in the ending. Can he deny some points? He has a lot of speed to work with in the ending. Ins with a lot of speed. Can he make it in the ending? One more box tank is remaining, but Worker is pushing it, and Worker will overtake him. What a great ending here by Worker. And this means another 10-pointer from him, up to 94 points. Great ending. Nicely done. Wow. Great. GR is great round. Or good round. Whatever. Okay, so Worker, 94 points. He needs a second place, and this is not looking good for him. As you can see, Worker is super far behind and actually has no chance here of getting himself a finalist attempt just yet. So this is not looking good for him. Let's see, Ins also not in first. We have Joey in first position, and then Wuffly behind him. Yeah, I mean, something like that. It doesn't matter. Good race, great round. Good round. Something like that. Oh, Ins. Interesting. 9 has a little bit more speed now coming into this section. So Wuffly gets overtaken, but Joey has the opportunity of getting himself a 10-pointer here. This is looking good, and yes, Joey will do so indeed. And Ins with a mistake in the ending. Ins drops down tremendously to last position. So Ins and endings again, 3 points for him. Yikes. So Joey 58 points, and this battle spicy for the second place. This is not over yet. Okay. First map coming up. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we have a warm-up here on the first map. And we have 2 more spots here for the semi-final. But who will take that? It is safe to say that Worker will eventually go through. But then there's another spot that can be occupied by Inns, Joey, or even Wuffeli, who are all playing really good. Perfect. Okay, good luck to all the players. It is Worker who has only to finish to get himself the finalist mode. And then the other players are a little bit further away. But potentially it is Inns who can get himself the finalist mode here on this map if he gets first in 3 rounds and second in the remaining rounds. Joey makes the first mistake here of the round, misaligns the CP there. But the fight for first place is going on here. Worker with a good approach. Inns goes for the release to get himself a better line over this stretch. And this was a smart move. So therefore, Inns is now up into the lead. Good dirt section, but Worker, look at the speed from Worker. He's coming closer and closer, has more speed to work with. It's so close between both of the players. Worker with the inside line and Inns had to release. So Worker will go over into the lead and denies some valuable points to the players. And goes up into the finalist mode. Good luck to him. And also a good time here. Sub 55 is a good time and definitely winning material. So Inns also now up to 71 points. And this will give him some air to breathe. Because now he's 10 points ahead of Joey. Yeah. Worker has more speed to work with. Yeah. What else should I say? Okay, so Worker, good line here. Really nice or interesting approach here after the ice part. Worker in the lead. He's 1.3 seconds ahead, so this is the early GG, I would say. There's not a lot that... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, he's super far ahead. I almost jinxed Worker here. But Worker is qualifying here to the semi-final. You jinx... Why am I jinxing so much, man? Dude, every time when I praise someone, I'd say, yo, it's safe. And then he's almost, like, going out or something. But yeah, Worker has qualified. GG. Well played. But we still have one more spot. GG, man. Will it be Insane, who's sitting on second position right now? Or will it be Joey, who's 11 points behind? Or maybe even Wuffeli, who's sitting almost in last place all the time and throughout this match, or what I've seen. But who's playing very good as well. So yeah, you can see that. Wuffeli is playing super good here in this match. Joey is right now on first. Insane is not insane in this round. And his lead is shrinking because Wuffeli also gets himself a 6-pointer here. And this means that the gap will decrease by 6 points. But Wuffeli with a mistake. And Inns could overtake him here. And this is the case. Inns will overtake Wuffeli in the ending. Bad, or like too bad that Wuffeli did the mistake there. And Joey with a 10-pointer. And Inns will be happy about that 6-pointer here, because now he's at 81 points. And this means 2 more victories to get himself the finalist mode. So I think that's the last round here on this track, if I recall correctly. Who will win it? Wuffeli's at 66 points though, so only 8 points behind Joey. And only quote-unquote 50 points behind Insane. Good line here from Wuffeli over this stretch. Joey with a no-side, so Wuffeli will overtake him. Where is Inns? Let's see. Inns is now up in first all of a sudden, so this is a back and forth here between all the 3 players. Who will take the 10-pointer? Joey's a little bit further behind. Wuffeli with a good amount of speed, but Inns got a little bit better. So he goes up. Goes into the spot with with the upper hand. No, Wuffeli with the mistake again in this ending. So this ending does not really suit him that well. And Ins will win this round in fashion and will go home with another 10 pointer. A 55.19, also a good time. Joey in second, 0.8 behind. And then Wuffeli after that mistake, additional 3 seconds behind. So next map will come up now. This could be the last map. This could be the last map of this quarterfinal. Let me actually check my trophies here. I think everyone has those, right? Those 7. Then a bit of online playing. Check Ins, for example. He's top 37 in the world. He has also only those. Okay. I see. So one more warm-up before things will rise up. You mean for the track of the day, or? I think that's dependent on your rank. Because I have like only this one is missing, and I think I have that because I'm not in the top 1k or so. I don't know. Who cares about trophies? But if you don't play a lot on servers or something, then it's fine. Yeah, my cam is invisible, agent, because I'm casting my tournament at the moment. So, first live round. Good luck to the players. Ins could grant himself the finest mode here. In just some rounds, we see very round numbers here with 80 and 70 points by Joey and Wuffeli. And somewhat 91 is round as well. Don't add me for that, but he needs to win one more round. Dude, how often did I say the round now? One more. Map. One more. Oh, fuck. To get himself the finest mode. But Joey wants to say something against that. But Ins with a good amount of speed here in this uphill. So let's go with Joey here for that last section. Joey with a good approach here though. But Ins got it good as well. The ending will decide it. Ins with a good jump. Joey as well. Oh, almost sniped it here. But 0.12. Stays 0.12 ahead of him. Alright, so good luck to Ins here. And it was also a great round. I mean, back and forth here between Joey and Ins in this kind of situation. But Ins is not in first. Wuffeli is in first. He can't deny him the victory. Ins with an inside line though. And therefore Wuffeli has to get pressurized. Only 800s between them. But Ins with a mistake. And Ins won't use his first finalist attempt. Alright, inside. Yeah. Good that you got that one. Perfect. Wuffeli versus Joey here. Joey with a good section, but Wuffeli jumps a little bit further to the left, and Wuffeli overtakes Joey in this ending. I have not seen Wuffeli's jump, but Joey's jump was super high, and Wuffeli will go home with a 10-pointer here, and will go up to 84 points, and everything will be spicy now. Joey's only one victory away of getting himself the finalist status, and also Ins is getting pressurized by Wuffeli, who also has gotten himself a 10-pointer before that. Ins with a good slide though. Good apex here for him again. The cut will decide it. It is Wuffeli falling a bit behind. Joey with a good section here. And also Ins got a good, but got over the grass a bit. Oh, this will be all in this sausage block part. And then the ending. Oh, Joey with more speed. Ins still in the lead. But it's only 0.1 between both of the players here. Ins versus Joey. Ins isn't finalist. Consider that. Joey has to risk it, but it is Ins who qualifies himself to the semi-final. GG. Well played, but a great quarterfinal and great effort from both Joey and Wuffeli. I just have to say that really well played. Really nicely played. Thanks for participating. So Worker and Ins are through. in the semifinal.